So this is a trailhead that starts at the corner of Bombay Road and Hope Road. It's February of 2020. This entrance going this direction tends to be a little muddy at the beginning. There's a couple of mud holes that form. Definitely passable with a 4x4, but so this is in Hope Township in Midland County in mid-Michigan. It's not an incredibly difficult trail. Tends to get a few water holes in the spring, and it'll last throughout the summer, but nothing really muddy. It's more of a sandy soil than it is clay or slop. So if you've got four-wheel drive, you can make it through the vast majority of it. There's a creek that actually crosses this road quite a ways up ahead, and that is not passable pretty much no matter what equipment you have. It's a fairly deep creek, part of the Sturgeon Creek drainage system. This is actually technically Hope Road, but it's not maintained in any way, shape, or form, and it doesn't go through. There's another trailhead actually at the other end of Hope Road, but both of them pretty much stop once you hit the creek. Here we go. Now let's see what happens. Hopefully we don't lose a drink. Looks like it's getting awful close to the little trees. It is supposed to avoid obstacles, but we'll see what happens. So as you can see, this is all cleared out pretty good through here. Some of the brush gets a little tight, but nothing insane. Drone does a little beeping and squealing when it gets close to the trees. It's supposed to avoid branches, but it can only do so much. Let's see if we can get it to go a little bit. Get it up above these trees, just a smidge. before they logged, these were actually some really neat trails. They wound down through a bunch of big oak trees. Things are constantly changing. And as these grow up, a lot of little branches have been growing up around. It's tighter and tighter all the time. The drone doesn't get taken out by one of the big trees along this edge. And like anything, it's a totally different environment in spring when it's wet and sloppy. Summertime dries out, there aren't much in the way of water hole. Still fun back in here and pretty. Oh, just lost the drone. Well, I found it. It just went straight down. I was thinking it spiraled off into the trees, but it actually just fell straight down. Just hit some branches, landed a nice little soft landing in the snow. Get her dried out, and then we'll be on the road again. Those darn branches. All right, this next spot can be a little hairy, but there's at least trees to hook onto, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Get stuck. Woo! We almost lost her there.
Tracking subject lost.
Yeah. Away we go again. So this is just the open part because of the slashing. There's also some closed in or tighter trails. I do have another video of cruising through here at night after a little bit of snow. happy that drone just dropped into the middle of the trail. Didn't end up way out in the weeds where I couldn't find it. It's still hard to find in just a few inches of snow. It drops straight in and just disappears. It's a little sloppy. Hopefully there's something to hook on if we get buried. Oh, yeah. And through. Just to break through some of that ice. A lot of this is frozen. There are a few holes that are still a little sloppy. How about I do a little hyperlapse out of here? So this puts us back on the actual Hope Road after going through that slashing area. Again, there are a few mud holes through here, nothing crazy. This is that older forest. They just kind of do slashings around a little wetlands area. Let's get some of the higher areas. Vehicle out, big, deep, wet hole. Looks like snowmobiles and things have gone through here. This would be deceptive. In the wintertime, looks like it goes through, but it scared me to go through. So we'll turn around here. You can actually come right back to this from the other side. The trail continues on from the other end of off of Hope Road and Beamish Roads in Midland. And there's a significant amount of state land and trails in there, but that'll be for another video. We'll turn around here, check out some other trails. Maybe. So this is a trail led off to the left. So in the summer, sometimes it will dry out enough. You can bypass this little creek through here, but it's been a while since we've had that drive year. There's a little circuit turn around here. There are some trails that lead off to the left as well. Pretty good for like a little side-by-side or quad. One you probably take your vehicle through, kind of tight, and it's got a significant water hazard that I don't want to tackle today in the snow when it's cold. So this is just a brief synopsis of what this trail is like. We'll do a little time lapse out of here, and it'll give you at least a brief overview of this trail. There are a few little side trails that go out and around. Nothing significant. It's a fairly small trail system, but fun if you're in the area. So that is the Bombay Hope Trail light overview. Nothing insane, but it's fun to get off the beaten path, get a little muddy. Hope this helps. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Thanks.